Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Your girl Valerie Red is back with another video. I have missed you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. We got some things to get into, but before we do, go ahead and smash that like button for your girl. Show your girl some love. We are going to be talking about Nicki Minaj, of course, breaking records and doing her thing with the new album, playing chestnut checkers with these streams. We're also going to be talking about how Doja Cat, the audacity of Doja Cat, to diss Nicki Minaj and her new song with 21 Savage. And then finally, we're going to be talking about Armon, tune switching up, trying to change things now, and me having a theory that he secretly fell out with Cardi B. Okay, so let's talk about Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat fallout. Y'all, I have been saying this for ever, that Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat, they may have been playing nice publicly, but they did not really get along behind the scenes. I have been saying that. Y'all can go check out my past videos. Y'all have been dragging me for that. But the truth always comes to the light. And when I say certain things, I'm not always right. But a lot of times it turns out that I was a little onto something with my theories, right? So y'all remember Nicki's recent interview with Joe Budden, where she talked about her song Cowgirl and how there was an artist who she wanted to feature on the song, but that artist did not want to feature on the song. They thought Nicki didn't like them. That was the reason why they didn't get on her album. So fans, followers were speculating that this was about Doja Cat, because Nicki Minaj said in the interview, I guess our #1 record wasn't, sign enough that, I liked you. It's kind of like projection, right? So it's like, if I don't like somebody and I don't have any reason not to like them, let's say it's jealousy or something like that. If I'm jealous of a person, right? I have no reason to not like this person, right? But when I'm talking to other people about this person, I have to explain my energy or the reason why I'm not I'm not really messing with this person. It's like, oh yeah, I feel like this person don't like me. So then that opens up a lane for me to be able to talk and say basically whatever I want to say about this person. Anyway, so after the interview, Doja Cat was not happy. She started throwing subliminal shade and little shots at Nicki Minaj. Ever since the interview came out. Because y'all know Doja Cat, when it comes to her personal life and her friends and things like that, her relationships, she tends to keep them off of social media. She tends to be a private person when it comes to that. So for Nicki Minaj to kind of low-key expose her and kind of put her out there publicly, I feel like that definitely rubbed Doja, the wrong way. So anyway, she decided to clap back, allegedly, in this new song that she has with 21 Savage. So in her verse, she says, yeah, I would never lie. I would never try. I would never holler at you. I would never cry. I would never start no petty beef that do not fly. I would never start no petty beef. Whose last name is Petty? Okay, anyway. I would never start no petty beef that do not fly. I would never put myself beneath one of my idols. BITCHs. Right there, she's definitely throwing shots at Nicki. She's saying, I would never put myself beneath one of my idols. And we know that Doja Cat has publicly declared Nicki Minaj to be her idol. Several times she has shouted out Nicki Minaj during performances and songs and interviews.
People don't want to give Nicki her props. People don't want to give Nicki her flowers. It's just I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know why. It's just they want to put her over there on that side. And it's we're all gonna be on this side, and then we're not gonna acknowledge Nicki. Nicki is nice.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
It really is.
And I've yet to understand.
Thank you, Nicki. So she's shown a lot of public love for Nicki Minaj, and even, came out and said that she had been inspired by Nicki Minaj. So this idol that she's talking about, this is why everyone is speculating that she's referring to Nicki Minaj and basically saying, I'm better than you. But I did, I kind of like the song. What do you guys think of the song? You guys like the song? You guys not like the song? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, there was some other speculation about Doja Cat dissing Nicki and other songs that has now been highlighted and has been brought to the surface ever since the alleged diss of Nicki and the 21 Savage song. So I'm gonna let you guys hear these clips of some of the things that Doja Cat has said in other songs, and you guys let me know, do you guys think that this could be about Nicki? Do you guys think that this is somebody just reaching? Like, it's not, these disses are not about Nicki? You guys can let me know in the comments.
In 2050 they will know you owe this. You could use a revamp with a new vibe, sis. I don't need a big feature or a new sidekick. You need to mind your business, Helga Pataki. Cause I'ma do something devilish if you at me. How red is the mood, babe? You choke it, it's too late. You are gross. Percocet got you playing with your nose.
I don't know, y'all. I do feel like Doja could have been low-key dissing Nicki Minaj and these verses. You know, especially the playing with the nose line, the Otis line. I feel like that was definitely like, you know, undercover low-key like shade. So yeah, like I feel like Doja Cat's definitely coming out of the woodwork now, and she's probably not going to have a problem publicly dissing Nicki Minaj at this point. I can see her coming out with songs where she's being very, very direct, because Doja Cat doesn't seem like the type of person to back down. She seems like she's very disrespectful. Like she doesn't care. Like she will diss your grandmother. Like that's the type of person that Doja Cat gives me. So I feel like Doja Cat now, the gloves is coming off. She's, you know, igniting this beef with Nicki Minaj, but the kicker is, will Nicki Minaj respond? Because Nicki Minaj over and over keeps saying she's not beefing with these girls, they're beefing with themselves. So Nicki Minaj is playing chess, not checkers. She's outsmarting the industry again. I want to get into that. It's just something that I noticed, something that I just wanted to shed light on. I wanted to shout Nicki Minaj out for, because I know that recently she has been going through a lot of she's been having a lot of like issues and just problems with like the streaming, because I feel like the higher ups, they don't really want her to succeed, so they're like giving her problems. For instance, Billboard, right? Major company, the Billboard, right? We're threatening to take away streams from Nicki Minaj during the first week of her album sales, because she decided to give out rewards for the bars that were buying streaming. And so Billboard tried to say that it was illegal, and they wanted to take away her streaming numbers. But Nicki Minaj, she goes on Station Head every day. She goes on there like maybe 2 times a day, and she streams that album, child. She's not playing. She's every day. She's doing streaming parties every day. Every new release, she's going on Station Head. So I just thought that was a pretty cool tactic. I mean, look, if these girls can use payola, you know, if they could buy streams, if they could buy radio play, if they could buy likes and views and things like that, why can't Nicki go on Station Head for 8 hours and just play her music and get those streams? I think it's smart. Ariana Grande, she just released a song, Yes, and Nicki Minaj played it during her Station Head stream, and I think she got maybe 10,000 streams for Ariana just in that one like play. So I think it's a really good tactic. I just, what I really want to know is like, are the other girls going to try to like hop on board? Because they copy everything that she does. So we'll see. But yeah, I think that's really smart. I also really love that she's still showing love to Ariana Grande publicly. You know what I mean? I'm glad that there's zero weirdness with that, kind of like what's going on with Doja. I mean, they like each other. But what do you guys think? Would you guys be here for another collab between Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj? Do you think that we've had enough? We don't really need it. We get some other collabs, get some new people. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. The last thing that I do want to talk to you guys about is Armon Wiggins and Cardi B possibly falling out behind the scenes. Now, I don't know if you guys know who Armon Wiggins is. He is a YouTuber, blogger. He's been seen with Kanye West. He's been seen with Cardi B. He was working with Jason Lee for some time. Nicki Minaj was following him at one time. Yeah, and he's a pretty decent guy. If you guys don't know who he is, go check him out. Go check out his channel. I like him. He's entertaining, even though he's messy, even though like he has dragged Nicki, you know what I mean, in the past. He has been posting like these cryptic messages and just saying certain things in his videos that have some of his followers believing that, you know, he may be leaving YouTube, or he may be going to YouTube. I'm sorry, he may be leaving YouTube, or he may be going to TV. He was being considered for the Baddies East reunion to host the show. And then like next thing you knew, he was saying, hey, you know, my platform is not going to be around anymore. So fans were speculating that maybe he was moving on up and yeah, leaving us little people behind. He recently posted a video, I think it was yesterday, or was it earlier this morning? Basically was letting his followers know like what was really going on. So he kind of was explaining like the meaning like behind these cryptic messages. So he just dropped this video, and I'm gonna play some of the audio from it, some of the audio that kind of stood out to me, and I'm gonna give my commentary on it. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. All right, so here we go.
I started to hate YouTube. Now it's time to have fun again. And so when I look back, I'm going on year 6 on being on YouTube. 6 years.
6 years.
So in 6 years, I've been able to gain, I don't know, maybe 184,000 subscribers. Probably would have had well over 200,000, 300,000. But because of, you know, who I am, my stance, how I present, controversies along the way, people have decided to unsubscribe, not subscribe, watch, but won't subscribe.
So basically what he's saying here is that, like, you know, because of who he is, because of things that he's said, basically he's not as big as he wants to be. He's not as big as he wants to be, like, in media, on YouTube, like he's not on TV. Let's continue to listen.
I was chasing the celebrity, not me being the celebrity. It was more so,
I felt like he was,
you know,
him
the recognition from the celebrities and the blog posts and the likes and the reshares and the this and the that. Then I quickly realized that, well, it wasn't really quickly, it was over time, that I realized that that means nothing.
So y'all heard him just say, like, he was chasing the clout, basically. Like, he was chasing the celebrities, the celebrity recognition. He was chasing the mentions. He was chasing the blog posts, you know, the celebrity interactions. I mean, which celebrities is he talking about? He's talking about Cardi B, because that's the one who he was going super hard for. But let's keep listening.
You have a platform where you're doing commentary. A lot of these people support you because they want you to push their narratives. A lot of these people will dangle opportunities in front of you with no plan on really tipping the needle for you in your business. But they'll string you along with the hopes that you continue to, you know, speak good about them or don't drag them. But they really have no intention on really fucking with you.
No intention on really dealing with you. So if it's not clear enough to y'all now, I feel like this whole video that he did was coded with Cardi B, like, oh, you know, I didn't get the recognition that I want. I thought if I made my channel, if I geared it towards female rap, the Nicki versus Cardi thing, and I was on Cardi's side, then maybe Cardi would bring me around and Cardi would blow me up. Let's keep listening.
I felt like I was chasing that. Then I would get disappointed because I'm like, well, why? Why is this not happening? Or why is this happening for them? Or why is this not happening for me? Or how is it that this person get away with that? Like, you know.
So he's basically saying, like, you know, I'm seeing other YouTubers and bloggers get put on, and I'm not being put on. They're getting the recognition. They're getting to be in the spaces that I'm not. So when you think about Kim Barbie, right? Kim Barbie gets mentioned by Cardi B like on a daily basis. Kim Barbie is like really like I guess a friend of Cardi B. But according to the streets, let the streets tell it, Kim Barbie used to be a Barb and then switched when Cardi B came out. So Armon tried to do the same thing. He was riding for Nicki hard at one point, and then he switched up after Nicki unfollowed him and started being gung-ho for Cardi B. So he got invited to her birthday party. He got shouted out by her on her Twitter one time. So yeah, he thought he was gonna be, you know, hanging with Cardi B. He thought he was gonna be like Kim Barbie. He thought he was gonna be like Jason Lee. And that's really the kicker. I feel like he's throwing shots at Cardi. He's basically saying like, you know, why these people get to be in your space? Especially with like the recent breakdown that she had on Instagram Live, or was it Twitter Live? She had a breakdown where she was, you know, basically cussing her husband out. I'm sure y'all remember it. And Kim Barbie entered the conversation, and he actually had mentioned that he had been with Cardi for days, and making sure that she was okay. Armon, her good old buddy, didn't get a phone call. I'm sure he probably reached out to her. I'm sure she probably just didn't answer. So I feel like, you know, he's basically saying like, hey, why do these people get to be in your vicinity? Why can't I? But let's keep listening. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments.
I've even got calls for different things, and people are like, well, we want to use you for this, but you said this or you said that. And it's like, sometimes you get frustrated because it's like, so am I not supposed to say anything or do anything in hopes that I'm going to get an opportunity from this person or this company or whatever. And then it always feels like the opportunity comes right when you've said something or done something the person or people or system didn't agree with. Then all of a sudden, boom, we were going to do this, or you were going to have an opportunity.
Okay, so basically, I feel like what he's saying here is like, you know, he was getting calls for opportunities, but this person's team might have mentioned something like, oh, you know, you said this, right? So I feel like, you know, he might have had some opportunities to be with Cardi, but because he has tried to gear his channel to being more, I don't want to say like less controversial, but he's trying to be more like neutral. That's the word I'm looking for. He's trying to be more neutral. So now that he's trying to make his channel more neutral and he's showing love to Nicki and stuff like that, I feel like that's kind of like impacting his friendship with Cardi B. And when he first started it, he would always say like, you know, Cardi B, she's real. Cardi B, she understands that this is just business. Cardi B doesn't get into her feelings about this. I could tell her like it is. I could throw shades and she understands that this is my business. But we haven't really seen or heard you talk good about Cardi B, or be associated with Cardi B since you started showing love to Nicki Minaj. So since you started showing love to Nicki Minaj, now Cardi B is basically leaving you out.
You know, I got discouraged for a while, and then I really was just trying to find my footing. And I'm still going through it. I'm still going through like, okay, what do I really want out of this? Because like I can do a lot of this stuff with my eyes closed, but what is really the goal? And I have to really think about like what I really wanted. Like at some point, I wanted to be like, I wanted to be on TV. I want to do this. But that goal has changed. It's not even about me wanting to be on TV anymore or be at award shows or have celebrity friends.
That's what he was.
It's more for me to have fun and do my thing, and all that other stuff comes secondary. I want to make great money. I want to have a great business, and I want to fuck with people that I fuck with, and I want to kick it, and I want to have a good life.
Okay. So y'all heard that. Basically, like he said, he was becoming discouraged. He was chasing the clout. Basically, just like what I was saying. He was chasing the clout. Armon was all over the place. He tried to do it with Erica Banks. Erica Banks didn't work with her. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't blowing up as big as he needed her to. So he started paying her dust. Then it was Cardi B. Then it was like, oh, you know, I'm team Cardi B. Then it was like Jason Lee who was getting him the Kanye West interviews, the Tiffany Haddish meetings, the parties, you know, getting him to access. You might feel like, dang, like, I've been going hard for Cardi. I've been dissing Nicki. You know, turn a blind eye to the flopping songs. And for what? For her to just turn around and ignore you. Ignore your phone calls. Leave you on red. So did you blow it? You blew it with Cardi B. What did you do, Armon? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Armon and Cardi B fell out behind the scenes? What do you guys think happened? Or do you think that now that his journey, like he said, he's trying to do things that feed his soul now, things that make him money and make him happy. He's not focusing on trying to be on TV, trying to be in the celebrity spaces. Do you think that all of this is happening because it's just really his soul? You know, he wants to just turn over a new leaf? Or do y'all think it's because him and Cardi fell out and he has these desires, you know, to be famous and to be a celebrity, and, you know, it just didn't pan out? But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you stayed this long, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I will be back with some more mess for us to discuss.